Hello, people. Welcome to Relationship Mysteries. If you're an old subscriber, I want to say thank you for those of you that have been watching my video, coming around, sharing. Those of you that like my videos, you share, you drop comments in the comment section. But those of you that are attacking me, those of you that are supporting me as well, I want to say thank you to all of you. And as well, I want to thank will be my subscribers, my new subscribers, those of you that are coming across my channel for the first time. I want to welcome you to this family. I want to welcome you to this channel, and I want to enjoy you. After watching this video, I want to appeal with you. I want to, play with you that after watching today's video and you have learned something, you have benefited from this video, I want you to give me a thumbs up, like, subscribe, share, drop a comment in the comment section. And I always want you to be part of this family. In today's video, I'm going to be discussing on a crucial topic. I want you to watch this video to the end because I'm about to expose something that you have never heard before. And you are going to enjoy this content. I want to talk on the topic 8 types of human hearts you should never enter into a relationship or marriage with. The mistake that a lot of people make is that they enter into a relationship with people or they get into marriage with someone without considering the type of heart that they have. When I'm talking about heart, I'm not talking about anatomical heart. No. I am talking about something higher than anatomical heart. I'm not talking about the 4 chambers of human heart. No, the left and the right auricle, the left and the right ventricle. No, that is not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about aorta. I'm not talking about the vena cava. I'm not talking about the pulmonary artery. All this. No, that is not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about something that has to do with a human being. Something that is invisible. You don't see it, but it exists. So before you fall in love, or before you take that relationship or marriage further, please, I want you to study the kind of heart that your will-be partner or intended partner has. I want you to study the type of heart that that lady you intend to marry has. I want you to study the type of heart that that man that you want to get married to has. I want you to study his heart because everything you will relate with and whatever you will do with him in that marriage or relationship will stem from their heart, will stem from the posture of their heart. The posture of a human heart is what determines whether the marriage will fail or whether that marriage will succeed. The heart I'm talking about, the heart represents the central part of a being. Your heart represents the central part of you. Your heart is the core of your being. Your heart is the emotional and spiritual center of your being. The heart is the seat of emotion. The heart is the seat of feelings. And the heart is the seat of moral character. That it is your emotional and spiritual center. Your heart is the most vital part of your being. It's the core of who you are, your heart. Your nature comes from your spirit and your heart. So in this video, you need to study the type of heart the person has before you do anything serious with them. Because whatever they will do with you, how they will communicate with you, how they will relate with you, everything will come from their heart. It is the heart that determines someone's attitude. So you need to study the posture of a person's heart before you choose to do anything serious with them. And in this video, I want to review the negative human heart. That if you see that in your partner, or if you are seeing that in your boyfriend, or you are seeing that in your girlfriend, or you are seeing that in your wife, or in your husband, you are in trouble. And if you are not yet married to them, please run for your life. Quit that relationship. Quit that marriage. The number 1 heart I want to talk about is what I call evil heart. There are people that have evil hearts. They have malicious intent. They have what I call malicious intent and ill will intent. These people, they have malicious intent. They are given to destruction. They are given to causing other people harm, suffering, and destruction. These kind of people, they are always arrogant, they are always proud, they want other people to be loyal to them, but they don't want to be loyal to anybody. Maybe you are in a relationship. If you are in a relationship with a man, the man wants you to be faithful, but he himself don't want to be faithful. You hear some men, they will tell you, if I see you cheat on me, I'm going to quit this marriage, I'm going to quit that relationship. But at the back, this man is busy trifling other ladies. So evil hearts are hearts that cause suffering. They are hearts that cause harm. They are hearts that cause destruction to others. They are hearts that are rooted, both their thoughts and their actions are rooted in wickedness. If you are in a relationship or marriage with a man or a woman that has an evil heart, they will always cause you harm. They always make you unhappy. They always bring you to a place of pain. These are hearts that are stingy to the core. Even if you are dying, they don't care. Even if you want money to go to hospital and they have it, they rather take the one you have instead of giving it to you. If he's a man, he does not even mind seeing you go through pain. He will not lift a finger. He will not lift a finger to help you. If it's a woman, maybe you are in trouble or you are in pain, she will not even do anything to offer help to you. There are a lot of people with evil hearts. So if you want to go into a relationship with anybody, you need to check whether the heart they have is an evil heart. The second type of heart you need to study before you get into a relationship with anybody is what I called weak heart. These are people that lack inner capacity. They lack inner capacity for resilience and fortitude. These are hearts that chicken out at the face of trouble, at the face of danger, at the face of any pressure. They will chicken out. People that have weak hearts, they are vulnerable to temptations. They are vulnerable to external influences and opinions. If you are in a relationship, or maybe your partner, they have weak hearts. You will see them, they will always be distracted in that relationship. Today, she is talking to James. Tomorrow, she is serious with you. Next tomorrow, she is serious with another guy. Weak heart. And they are prone to temptations. This type of heart, they lack resilience. This type of heart, they collapse under pressure. So I'm not saying you shouldn't marry, but once I study them, if you are seeing the characteristics of what I'm describing right now, they don't have that inner determination and perseverance to endure pain. They will always complain. Things easily get to them. At the slightest provocation, they will start crying. Whenever these are hearts that shy away from courage, from confrontation, from taking risk. They don't take risks. They always do only what is comfortable. They can't go extra mile. In fact, if you are in a relationship with this type of heart, they don't want to achieve anything with their life. They just want another person in that relationship to do everything for them. They want the man to provide everything for them. If she's a lady and she has this type of heart, this type of heart want to lay burden on others. They don't want to take responsibility for their life. They don't want to take responsibility for their welfare. So this type of heart, a weak heart, is a heart that cannot withstand pressure. It's a heart that cannot withstand challenge. It's a heart that cannot withstand the difficulties of life. So if you are noticing these things I'm saying right now, in your partner is to make to make ends meet. No. Wayside hearts can never focus on one partner. They are always distracted. They are easily influenced. If it's a man, they want to give you 101 excuses why they are sleeping with other women. Because they are not stable. You can't trust them. They are vulnerable. Anything goes. Their life is undervalued. Their life does not mean anything to them. Wayside. Anything goes. If it's a man, they don't care meeting a girl. They send they are sleeping with the lady without caring who the lady is. They can meet anybody anywhere and have sex with the person. Wayside heart. Because they don't value their life. They don't value their destiny. They don't value their relationship. People with wayside that don't value their relationship. They don't value their partner. They don't even take their marriage serious. They hop from one woman to another woman. They hop from one man to another man. Whenever you see somebody that is easily distracted, easily swayed, somebody that does not value his or her life, somebody that is unstable, somebody that is vulnerable, distracted, at every slightest thing they see in life, they have a wayside heart. You need to be careful before you enter into marriage or relationship with people that have this kind of heart. The fourth type of heart you should be aware of is what is called an obstinate heart. There are people, they have an obstinate heart. Why I have to categorize obstinacy in this, as the negative part of human heart you should run from, is because when someone has an obstinate heart, they will always not be willing to grow. Communication will be drastically affected, and your relationship with them will not be healthy. They will end growth because they are close-minded, and you cannot communicate effectively with them because they will not be ready to accept new ideas or new thoughts or behaviors or new opinions or suggestions. Somebody with an obstinate heart is a person that lacks the willingness to change or persuasion. Even if what they are doing is wrong, and you are telling them, see, Sandra, this thing you are doing, I don't like it. Instead of them looking at this and say, okay, let me address this issue, they will start confronting you. They will start shouting. They will start arguing with you. They will start fighting you. They will start fighting with you. They will not tell you that they know it all. People with an obstinate heart, they have this mentality of my way, my life, I know it all. So people with this kind of attitude, there is nothing you can do to convince or to persuade them to change their ways. No, especially when what they are doing is wrong. Especially when they are engaged in unreasonable activities. And you want to point it out to them, they will not listen to you. So if you are in a relationship or you are married with people that are unwilling to change, they don't want to accept new ideas, they don't want to grow, they don't want to develop, they always want to do it according to their old ways. Whenever you want to correct them, they will tell you that this is how he or she used to do with their ex. Please run for your life. That person has an obstinate heart, especially when their heart is prone to evil. They will never accept correction. These kind of people are not teachable. They always quick to confront you. They can never accept responsibility for their actions. So if you are in a relationship or marriage with someone with an obstinate heart, just know you will have it, you will find it very difficult to communicate with them effectively. And then you can never have a healthy relationship with them. And at the same time, they will not want to grow. They will always be stagnated, year in, year out. Even when you want to go for a conference or training or something like that, they want to tell you that they want to maintain their status quo, that they want to remember they are. They don't want to grow, they don't want to improve, they don't want to develop. They just want to draw your life backward because they are not willing to accept new ideas to grow and to become better individuals. And sometimes you can see this in some ladies, we can see this in some ladies when you want to correct them, but when you are correcting them, they will tell you, don't mind me, this is the way I am. If you cannot accept me the way I am, please, just go. Why? What do you mean by the way you are? There is always a room for improvement in life. You can update, you can change. That is why you are a human being. That is why you have a mind. That is why God gave you a brain. That is why God gave you brain. That is why God gave you mind. It's for you to be able to change. It's for you to be able to transform. Yeah, that is why you have mind. That is why you have the brain. So you can't tell me that that is the way you are. There is room for you to become a better person. There is room for you to bring the best out of your life. So don't tell me that that is the way you are. So if you're in a relationship and what your partner, what your wife or your husband, what they are doing is bad, and you are trying to point it out to them, and whenever you point it out to them, they always tell you that this is what that this is the way they are, that they cannot listen to you. Just know that you are dealing with somebody that has an obstinate heart. The fifth kind of heart you should consider before you enter into a relationship or marriage with is somebody that has a rocky heart. It's somebody that has a rocky and stony heart. I'm putting two of them together. I say somebody that has a rocky and a stony heart. Please, if you are benefiting from this content right now and you are learning from what I'm saying, please, I want you, it will be very unfair for you to know that you are getting value from this video and you have not yet subscribed. You have not yet liked. You have not yet shared this video so that others can see this video and learn from what I'm teaching right now. So I want you to subscribe. I want you to like. I want you to turn on the notification button so that you will see my videos whenever I upload new ones. Now, rocky and stony heart. A rocky heart is a heart that is unstable. Yes. It's a heart that has instability. A rocky heart is also a heart that is impervious to influence. It is a heart that is hard-hearted. A rocky and stony heart kind of people, they are hearts that are callous, cruel, cold. You can't talk to them. They are stubborn to the core. People with rocky and stony hearts are stubborn to the core. They are hard to talk to. They are unyielding. They can't feel the pain. They lack sympathy. They lack empathy. They lack compassion. They don't care about anybody. They are uncaring. When you are dealing with people with rocky and stony hearts, this kind of people, they are uncaring, they are unyielding, they are unfeeling, they are hard-hearted. They don't care about another person. They lack empathy. They lack sympathy. So you see this kind of people, if you think that what you are doing is in their heart, that what you are doing with them, that you are taking the relationship serious. You are not taking your relationship with them seriously. They are there for what they can benefit from you. If they have any chance, they will destroy you. If they have any slightest opportunity, they will wreck your life. People with rocky and stony hearts, if you are in a relationship with them, they don't care about you. They don't care about your well-being. They only care about themselves. So if you are in a relationship with this kind of people, whatever you are saying to them will never get to them. Even if you are correcting, even if you are teaching them, even if you want both of you to plan and to execute your plans, they will do everything to destroy because they don't care about you. If he's a man and you are in a relationship with him, he does not care about you. He does not care that sleeping with other ladies can get him infected with one kind of disease or the other because he does not care about you. If it's a woman, she can suffocate you with demands and desires. She wants to carry all the burdens, all the desires of life. She wants to carry all of them and dump on your head because they don't care about your well-being. She doesn't care whether you will do that or whether you are capable of doing that or not. They want to suffocate life out of you. So people with stony and rocky heart, they don't have feelings for others. They are cold-hearted. They are cruel. They are merciless when dealing with others. They don't want to add anything of value to your life. Instead, they want to take away from you until they bring you to zero level. So if you know right now that any of these things I'm describing, any of these characteristics I'm talking about, that your spouse, your partner, your boyfriend, your girlfriend, that they have these things I'm saying right now, please, you need to consider pulling yourself out from that relationship because it will land you into trouble. Now, the sixth kind of heart you need to consider is what I call thorny heart. These are hearts that are sharp, these are hearts that are hurtful, and these have the like to inflict pain on others. A thorny heart is a heart that is ready to wound another person that he or she is in relationship with. If a man or a woman have been severely dealt with by his or her ex, please, you need to be very careful, because what happens is that most of the time they have got this deep-rooted bitterness, anger. There is always that desire for revenge in their soul. So if you are in a relationship with somebody that has a thorny heart, they don't care. They will do everything to wound you. In fact, they will do everything because they have been wounded. They will look for ways to inflict that same pain on you. Because they don't see anything good with life again. They have been wounded, so they can't trust. And sometimes you see them say, I cannot trust any man again. I cannot trust any woman again. You ask them the reason why. They will say, after what my ex did to me, after what my ex-girlfriend or my boyfriend did to me, or what my wife, or what my husband, or what my ex-partner did to me, how do you want me to trust you? All men, all of you are scam. All of you are deceivers. All of you men are the same. And then sometimes you hear the lady say, I cannot trust a man. Oh, the men are only here because of who they want to use. Men are only around you because of who they want to sleep with. But this man did this after I gave him my body, after I gave him my money. He wounded me, he dumped me. They always complain from one thing to another thing. That person is already wounded. That person has a thorny heart. A thorny heart does not look at anybody's face. They will not rest until they get their revenge. They always look for ways to hurt you, whether intentionally or unintentionally. They always find ways to hurt you. They always do things that will piss you off. They always do things that will make you to regret why you are in that relationship, because they don't have remorse again. They don't have the sense of guilt. So whatever it will take to destroy you, to hurt you, to carry out their revenge, they will do that. So be careful if you are in relationship with somebody that has a heart of thorns. They wound you. When they finish dealing with you at the end of the day, your life will not remain the same. You will not even know your face from your back again. The 7th type of heart you need to consider before you enter into a relationship or marriage with is what I call broken heart. Already, a broken heart is a heart that is experiencing grief, disappointment, pain, emotional turmoil because of what he or she has experienced, especially from the loss of a loved one. People that just their marriage or relationship ended and they are deeply shattered. Their hearts have been deeply shattered, destroyed, wounded, broken hearts. You cannot experience anything good if you are in a relationship with somebody that has a broken heart. So you need to check it. As a man, if you want to enter into a relationship, always you are engaging the person in conversation, and from the beginning of that conversation to the end, they will always say things that their ex did to them. They cannot even have a meaningful conversation with you. It will be always the grief, the pain, the disappointment, the tears that their ex brought to them when they were in relationship with them. Even when you want to bring up another topic for both of you to start talking about, they will always see a way they will navigate that discussion back to that emotional table of pain. Please, that heart is already broken. And that's why if you see somebody that is coming from a broken marriage or a broken relationship or someone that have divorced, please, before you marry or you do anything serious with them, you need to watch and observe them closely. Because if someone is coming from a broken relationship or a broken marriage, most of the time they are coming out of that relationship or marriage with pain, tears, and agony, regret. So it will take years. It will take the grace of God and years for them to actually heal from that emotional wound. You know what is called emotional pain? It's deep. Because human life runs on emotion. Your emotion is equal to your life. So if you enter into a relationship with broken heart, they will drain your emotional energy because they don't see anything good again. There are no hearts that are given to positivity. Heavy hearts are hearts that are filled with sorrow, sadness, grief, pain, and emotional difficulties because of what have happened to them in the past. Maybe because of the loss of a loved one or a relationship, a romantic relationship that ended. Heavy hearts are hearts that are heavily troubled. There is nothing you can do in this life to make a heavy heart happy. If a heart is heavy, they can never be happy. They can never be happy. Heavy hearts are hearts, they always see them complain because of the deep emotional wounds, pain that they have experienced in their previous relationships, or because of the challenge, adversity, or pressure, something that happened to them, an ugly incident. So because of that, they are deeply wounded, they are sorrowful, they are sad, they are grieving. So a heavy heart is a heart, you always see them complain. They will complain from one point to another point. They are never happy. This type of heart, even if you like, buy all the gift in this world, a heavy heart is not given to happiness. A heavy heart is not given to cheerfulness. Even if you try to make them happy, they can never be happy. Why? Because they have chosen to be sad, whether consciously or unconsciously. They don't want to let go. They don't want to let go of grudges. They don't want to let go of bitterness. They don't want to let go of that sadness. So a heavy heart does not have a positive outlook towards life. Everything they see in life, they always see negativity. If you call them in the morning, they will complain. If you call somebody that has a heavy heart in the afternoon, they will complain. If you call them in the night, they will complain. They will complain that the country is not working well. After complaining, they will complain how their father disciplined them. They will complain how their boss is maltreating them in their office. A heavy heart does not have a reason to be happy because they are choosing not to be happy. They will turn you into an emotional therapist because they want you to become their emotional support system. They will drain life out of you. They will drain emotional energy out of you. A heavy heart is not a heart that is given to cheerfulness. If you smile around them, you are laughing at them. If you smile, if you laugh, is a problem. A heavy heart does not see anything good with life. Everything they see around them is sadness. Everything they see around them is sorrow. A heavy heart will always surround him or herself with other sorrowful people. So you need to be careful. They always harbor bitterness. They always harbor deep-seated resentment, pain, bitterness, anger. So you need to be careful of someone that has a heavy heart. Do you know the reason why? If you are in a relationship with a partner that has this type of heart, you need to think of quitting that relationship or they will pull you into your early grave. Because there is nothing you can do or will ever do to satisfy someone that has a heavy heart. Sometimes they want to drag you from one point to another point. Sometimes they want to take you from one joint to another joint. Sometimes you even see yourself trying, making effort to put smiles on their face. They will never appreciate that effort. Rather, they will continue to complain. Rather, they will continue to point out how you are not taking care of them very well. They will continue to, the only thing they always see in the life of people, they always see the weaknesses of others. Because they have chosen to be sad. They have chosen to live in that cage of bitterness. They have chosen to live in that bondage of grudges. They have chosen to live in the wilderness of sadness. So if you are in a relationship with someone that have this type of heart, you need to be very careful. Because at the end of the day, they will drive you into what I call mental insanity. You are going to experience what I call unhealthy mental life. To them, everything in life is ugly because of their past experiences. And don't allow anybody to give you the excuse that is because of what his or her ex did to her or did to them, that is the reason why they are like that. You have responsibility over your life. So don't allow anybody to confuse you by telling you that the reason why they are sad is because somebody broke their heart. That the reason why they are sad is because their ex left them. No. They have the responsibility to move forward in life. Please, if you have watched this video to this point and you know you have benefited from this content, I have given you value. It will be rather unfair for you to leave this channel without subscribing. Please, I want you to subscribe so that this channel can grow. And I want you to share, I want you to like. You know, in my previous video, I said that if we get up to 1,500 to 2,000 subscribers in less than 2 months, I know I'm going to open a Telegram community page where you can reach out to me. For those of you that want to talk to me one-on-one, for those of you that want to have a personal interaction with me, because I want this channel to be a family where we can talk, where we can converse, where we can look at issues. I'm not the only one. I'm not the island to knowledge. There are other things you can tell me, maybe in the comment sections below. So I want you to drop your comment as well in the comment section so that this channel can go viral. I want you to see this channel as your own responsibility so that this channel can grow. Other people will learn the truth of what this channel, the content that this channel has to offer. If you know you have benefited from this channel, please invite your family members, invite your friends, invite your relatives, invite everybody you know. Let them come and listen to this content so that they will not fall victim to the people with this type of evil and negative heart. And I want you to watch, since you have now known the type of hearts you should avoid, I want you to watch the next video, the type of human heart you should enter into a relationship or marriage with. See you in the next video.